What is going on, folks? Having a little early morning stream. Our North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty. We're going to go through the off-season right now. First, we're going to simulate all of the bowl games. Obviously, we did not get to a bowl game, which is pretty disappointing. But I think we finished the season strong, and I'm pretty proud of the team. And let's see if we can get ourselves some young freshmen in here and, you know, build for the future. All right. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. For some reason the stream was set to private. But it's all good. Alright. Should be all set to go now. Don't forget to slap that like button, folks. And I'm going to get right into the off-season here in a moment. Alright, 1 viewer. 1 like. That's what I like to see. I don't expect a whole lot of viewers this early in the morning, but it's all good. Everybody can watch the stream later on. Alright. Let's do a quick recap. I know it's been a while. We went 5-7. We are riding a 2-game winning streak so far to the end of the season. 1-5 versus top 25. 1-2 versus our rivals. We did beat Duke. And we lost to NC State, and I don't remember the other rival that we played. Let me go ahead and check that out. Oops. It has been a while since I had played this game. Alright. Oh, Wake Forest, that's the other one. We lost 27-10. But then we beat Georgia Tech and Duke. Let's take a look at our team schedule. It started off alright. I didn't think we were going to stand a chance against Florida State. We only ended up losing by a touchdown. And we beat Syracuse in a very close game. 21 points in the 4th quarter to pull off the victory in that one. Lost to Wisconsin. Lost to NC State. Lost to Virginia by a field goal. We should have won that game. And we allowed 14 points in the 4th quarter. And the Cavaliers got the dub. I was very disappointed in that loss. And then we beat ECU by a field goal, beat Arizona State in a shootout. We put up 22 points in the 4th quarter to secure that dub. Man, that was our win against a top 25 opponent. We got rickrolled by Clemson, destroyed by Maryland, 59-7. Lost to Wake Forest. Then we beat Georgia Tech, and then beat Duke 52-10. We steamrolled them. Our combined opponent record was 76-68, so it was a bit of a tough schedule, I guess. Alright, let's simulate these bowl games, and then we'll get into the off-season, recruiting, players leaving, all that good stuff. Louisville beats New Mexico State in the New Orleans Bowl. Alright, let me save this, or share this into the Discord, rather. And I will simulate this next game of weeks. Or, yeah, week of games. My goodness, it's way too early. I can't even talk right now. Alrighty. Let's see who won those games. Cincinnati beats Northern Illinois 28-27. That was a really good game. The Wolfpack beat the Demon Deacons. Okay, so they had an ACC matchup. And NC State won 31-28. So a lot of close bowl games so far, at least this week, rather. Wisconsin beats New Mexico by a touchdown. And let's simulate these ones. Very disappointed that we did not get a bowl game. But we will get there next season for sure. Air Force beats UCLA 34-13. And UAB ends up beating Navy. Let's see, Miami, Ohio beats UNLV. Pittsburgh beats Oregon in the Insight Bowl. And just give me 1 second. Alrighty. West Virginia beats Georgia Tech 20-13. South Carolina beats Fresno State by 6. So again, some more close bowl games here until we get to that one. Nebraska destroys Iowa 52-6. And that's the Alamo Bowl. My goodness. That game was over before it even started. Goodness gracious. Southern Miss beats Toledo by 6. Arizona State puts up 59 points on the Texas A&M Aggies. Oh boy. And we beat Arizona State. Boise State beats Marshall 37-33. Oregon State beats Michigan. Colorado State beats TCU. Colorado State finishes the season 12-1. Fantastic year for the Rams. Minnesota beats Mississippi State in overtime 40-37. Missouri beats LSU 42-21. LSU struggled this year 7-6. And Notre Dame beats Utah 38-24 in the San Francisco Bowl. Alright, final bowl week. Let's see what happens. And Ohio State absolutely steamrolls Miami in the national championship game, the Sugar Bowl. That's disappointing as a Hurricanes fan. Alrighty. Georgia beats Penn State 44-21. Florida State beats Virginia Tech 35-28. Purdue beats Auburn. That is actually a surprising win there. Auburn came in second in the SEC. Peach Bowl was won by Virginia, 39-27 over Ole Miss. And USC loses to number 2 Washington, so the Huskies get snubbed for the title game. Texas rolls through Maryland 59-28. Arkansas beats Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl. And Kansas State beats the SEC champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, 22-10. And number 6, Miami. I don't know why they were in the title game as number 6. I've never seen a team ranked that low get into the title game. That is absurd. All right. Into the offseason, folks. I'm ready. And I hope you are. Alright, what a year. Ohio State celebrates a dream season after beating Miami 41-27. Take a quick look at the Sports Illustrated, the Heisman winner. And Reggie Williams gets the Heisman. 100 receptions, 1,769 yards, and 19 total touchdowns for him. Maurice Claret gets second. Monte Hobbs gets third. Darren Sproles at 4. And Greg Jones is number 5. Look at those stats. My goodness, maybe if Jones had some more touchdowns, he would have won it. And if Florida State was halfway decent this season. Award winners, I don't think any of our guys won anything. Claret gets the Maxwell. Cody Pickett gets best quarterback. Claret best running back. Best wide receiver goes to Chad Owens. So the Heisman winner doesn't even get the best wide receiver award. That is crazy. 20 total touchdowns for Owens. Dan Billy Waldrop for Nebraska wins the best offensive lineman award. TJ Williams, best linebacker, or best front 7 player, I should say. Sean Phillips, best defensive lineman. Best linebacker, Stanley Smith for the Raging Cajuns of UL Lafayette. Jim Thorpe Award, won by James Sanders out of Fresno State. The redshirt sophomore strong safety And Mike Nugent wins the Luke Rosa Award for Best Kicker. He was 29 of 32 this season. And Air Force, their head coach, wins the Best Coach of the Year as they finished 12-1. All-Americans, the chosen ones. The senior Scaife garners All-American honors after a great season statistically. I doubt we'll have anybody on here. Our team was a little bit rough this season. A lot of familiar names on here, though. All right. A Kansas corner. Okay. I like it. Second team All-Americans. Timmy Chang. 4,500 passing yards, 40 touchdowns. He also had 140 on the ground. That's crazy. Larry Fitzgerald is on there. Sophomore wide receiver. Over 2,600 all-purpose yards, 10 total touchdowns for him for the Pitt Panthers. Chris Cooley. Another familiar name. Of course, these rosters were completely edited with all real names. So, you'll definitely be seeing a lot of familiar names. Tommy Harris, Michael Boulware, Chris Gamble, Dexter Reed. Hey, we got an All-American, folks. Dexter Reed, 59 tackles, 7 interceptions for the senior as he prepares for the draft. I like it. I did not expect to have any players on here. That is pretty cool. Freshman. All right. Freshman quarterback Brady Quinn gets on there. Almost 3,000 passing yards. Hit 330 yards on the ground, too. That is crazy. Reggie Bush. Johnny Lee Higgins. Devin Hester, of course. Let's check out his stats really quick. Not a whole lot of receptions, just 3 for 35 yards. He also had a pick, 3 tackles, 760 kick return yards, and 670 punt return yards and a touchdown this season. And 9 carries for 41 yards. All right. Darius Bowman gets on there. Look at those stats for the freshman receiver. 85 catches, 1,041 yards, 6 touchdowns. And we definitely love to throw the football here in North Carolina. Will we get any more players on here? Mario Williams on there. Ahmad Brooks, Channing Crowder. Dante Hittner. Tom Zibikowski, one of my favorite players of all time. I just love the way he played. But that is it for the All-Americans, folks. Let's see what the top 25 looks like at the end of the season. Ohio State, Washington, Texas, Kansas State, Georgia, Miami dropped to... Actually, they were number 2. Okay. So it wasn't the number 6 Hurricanes facing the number 1 Buccaneers. Or Ohio State Buckeyes. My goodness. This is the earliest stream I've ever done. I'm still half asleep. So a lot of these teams we actually faced during the regular season. Let's see if there's any surprises on here. Oregon State, that's a bit of a surprise. They went 10-3 this season. My goodness. And Notre Dame jumps back into the rankings after their bowl victory. Very nice. That is the top 25. All right, offseason. Let's do it. Players leaving. Let's see who's leaving us. We have a lot of seniors that are leaving. I know that. C.J. Stevens, he did pretty good for us, filling in for Darian Durant when he was injured. Over 1,600 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, 10 picks. He also had a touchdown on the ground. Willie Parker's gone. Brandon Russell, Bobby Blizzard. This is a player that I couldn't find on any of the actual rosters, so he doesn't get a name. Alright, so we are losing quite a few players here. Most of our best players as well. Michael Waddell, 84 overall corner. We're losing Derek Johnson, another corner. Dexter Reed is gone. Michael Harris is gone. Our kickers are both gone. Alright, so we got a lot of holes to fill on this roster. Let's Let's go ahead and export that draft class so we can use it for our Atlanta Falcons franchise. Alright. I know it's been a while since we did this series, folks. I've just had so much going on. And trying to finish up Season 2 of our FCS Dynasty. Once the offseason hits for that, we'll be doing a full season of this. We'll finish up our first season of Atlanta Falcons franchise. And then we will do a second season for the Atlanta Falcons. So there will be plenty of football still on the channel. Not to mention our Macon Knights franchise in Arena Football Road to Glory. I plan on playing some NFL Street. And possibly some NFL 2K5, which I think would be pretty fun. Alright. See if anybody from the top 100 is interested in our school. Probably not. Look at all those 5 stars. That is absurd. The entire top 100 is all 5-star players. Wow. Okay. Alright, we got some 4 stars interested. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we need here. We need a halfback, a tight end, a couple guards. Alright, so let's work on the offense first. A quarterback would be phenomenal. Nate Kirby, 4-star. Let's see. We don't need a quarterback. We have 2, but I would love to get a quarterback of the future right here. And I'm going to put a bunch of points in him. Alright, we have 0 halfbacks interested in our school. That kind of hurts my feelings. Just a little bit. The fullbacks. Alright, let's get a wide receiver here. Mo Ivy. Now, we do have a pretty good stable of receivers. We have 6 total. But we do have a senior, so I'd like to get at least 1 receiver here this offseason. Let's see, 4.46 40. That's pretty good speed. B hands. And a 38-inch vertical. Yeah, we're going to go after him big time. And let's see what we got here for these guys. 4.65 40 for Nick Doss. I think he's going to be my top target. I like to throw to the tight ends, man. Playing time, for sure. Of course, I'm going to go after most of these guys. Never had too many tight ends. We're bound to get one of these guys, right? Alright. Don't want to put too much points into these guys now. Alright. 2 guards. Not a whole lot to pick from, but we'll do it anyway. He is from South Carolina. One from Georgia. Okay. Now we'll go after halfback here in a moment. Let's go for defense now. Middle linebacker. Oh boy. I'll offer him anyway. Couple corners. Let's check out their speed. 4.8 240 at corner. No thank you. Let's go after Ferguson and Haas. I will be going after some more I forgot what I was going to say. I'll be going after other players that are not interested as well. That's what I was trying to say. Goodness gracious. No free safeties. A couple strong safeties here. 4.5 40 for Alex Russell. We'll go after him. Alright. And kicker and punter. Kick power, kick accuracy. Okay, let's go after Huber. And we still have to go after a few positions here. Let's go after state prospects. Kyle Holloway. He's a 1-star kicker, but B power, B accuracy. I'm going to try to get him for sure right now. Halfback and a free safety is what we need next. Clay Kent, he is a JUCO halfback. I am not going after Barr. My goodness, 4'8", 240. That's rough. Alright, and a free safety. I do not stand a chance at getting him at all. But I'm going to do it anyway. Why not? And we'll go after Dimitri Kirk as well. He's a JUCO player. Alright. Let's take a look at our targets. Some pretty good targets. A lot of 4-star guys here. If we can just get half of these 4 stars, you know, there's 7 on here. If we can get 3 or 4 of them, that would be huge for the program going forward. Especially most of them are on offense. So we do got this free safety right here. I would love to get him, but of course he's got Ohio State and Miami at 1 and 2. That could be a little rough trying to get him. And I'm not really too worried about these star ratings for most of these guys, because we don't have really any depth at a lot of these positions. If you take a look at this, a lot of players are juniors and seniors. We have 13 juniors and 14 seniors on the roster. We have 17 targets right now. If we could get maybe 10 to 12 of them, I think that would be really good, and a pretty good draft class, or recruiting class, that is. All right. Now let's advance to next week. All right. Let me know in the chat what other series you guys have been watching on the channel, or on any other channels on YouTube for that matter. I'd love to know what you guys are into. I do want to expand the gaming on the channel. Like I said before, I have some other football games. I got 2K5. Arena Football is already on the channel. I got college baseball. I got NFL Street. What else do I got? I have a rugby game. And let's see, what else do I have? I have a NASCAR game. Got NFL Game Day 2004. I've only played that one time though. It's a little bit clunky for my taste. And we do not get any commitments. So hurtful. Alright. See if we still got our targets on here though. Alright, so Gary Weathers, fantastic. He committed to Georgia. So we already lost one of our guys. But we are number 1 for EJ Flowers, and his 4'7", 340. And he wants to play early. Okay, so that'll definitely be good for him. This guy has number 1 team is Akron. What? His catching ability is better than most people expect. A hands, okay. Alright. Alright, we still have 16 guys. Let's go by position here. Nate Kirby. What did he say? He was not as accurate on his passes as we have him graded. Okay, it went from A+ to an A. I still think that's pretty decent. He is from Pinewood, Florida. We're competing with Miami here for this 4-star quarterback. So we need to go after him hard and see if we can get him. Let's see. There's really not a whole lot of pitches that you can use, huh? Let's go coaching style. Oh, he didn't really care about playing early, which he's not going to play early anyway. Darian Durant is still going to be our quarterback going forward. And the JUCO halfback, Clay Kent. Coach style, let's see what he said about playing. He does not care about having to compete for the halfback job, and his bench press numbers are a little inflated. Oh, by 5 pounds, okay. That's really not a big deal. All right. Wide receiver Mo Ivy, 4-star talent out of Druid Hills, Georgia. Doesn't really care about playing early. His on-field awareness was less than we expected. Okay, so GPA affects the awareness of each player. That's something that I did not know. We are number 2 on his list currently, and I think he would be a huge asset for the team. Now let's see what we can do here. Let's go for coaching style for him as well, because he didn't really care about playing early at all. All right, EJ Flowers, the tight end. Now he wants to play early, but we already did that pitch, so let's go for coaching style for him as well. Catching ability is better than most people expect. A hands for Nick Doss. Just gonna keep going coaching style here. Huge upside at the next level. Potential is very good. And we are currently number 1 on his list. Okay. Doesn't care about where he plays. Okay, so location is not a factor for Jamal Greer. Let's go playing time. All right. On to the guards. Sandy Harmon from Valencia Heights, South Carolina. Location is his main concern. Okay. All right, how about playing time, Sandy? This man, Alton Tatum, does not care about immediate playing time. Underwhelmed with his understanding of the game. So his awareness is going to be a little bit lower. That's to be expected, though. He's a 2-star talent. But he's definitely something that we could work with here. 570 squat, so his strength is going to be pretty decent. And his bench press is pretty good, 425, which is better than the 3-star talent. So he is very strong, so I really would love to get him. He is from Georgia, so let's go location. No, we already went location. Let's go coaching style. Or did we go location? No, we went playing time. Okay. Alright. Now, if we have some extra points left over, I'll go after some more players. Limited football experience means great potential. Okay. Very good GPA for Marquise Clayton. Good squat, bench press. 40 time is a little rough. He's got a decent vertical, though, for a middle linebacker. And B hands. Doesn't care about playing early, though. Which I don't know if he'll play early or not. Let's go location for him. From North Carolina. Hey, Colin, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by my early morning stream here for our North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty. Trying to get some recruits, some recruits, man. All right, Chapel Hill is a big draw for Gerald. Okay. C- hands. Decent 40 time. Decent vertical. GPA leaves a lot to be desired, but that's alright. Did I switch that? Playing time. Yeah, he'll probably get some playing time since we lost our top 2 cornerbacks. Excited about playing football in Chapel Hill. Okay, so North Carolina is a good location for both of these corners. Let's go for playing time again here. Free safety. I would love to get this guy. I don't know if it's going to happen. He's from North Carolina, though, so we might have a decent shot. And his vertical actually went up. And that's a good squat. 445 for a free safety. Okay. Doesn't seem to care where he plays his college ball. That'll beat out his previous vertical jump number. Yes. All right. We're going playing time. And we're going to give him all the points we can. Demetric Kirk. Location is a big factor for him. No surprises with his catching ability. All right. About playing time. You might get some playing time. Alex Russell. very high interest level. His hands went up to a C. Keep working the location angle. He's clearly interested. Okay. And we do need our kicker and punter. Doesn't care about playing time. Top speed. We don't really care about the speed for a kicker. Alright. About location. Davin Huber with his A- kick power. His potential went up. Chance to play early is not important for him. What about location, sir? Alright, I got 20 points left. Let's go after some other targets. Tyler Rocky in the chat. What's going on, buddy? Alright, let's see. I have not targeted a tackle or any defensive lineman. Do we have any? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I would love to get us some offensive linemen here. This guy is a 2-star talent, but he's 6'4", 357 pounds. I'm going to go after him. Why not? And you know what? I'll probably be able to go after another player here. Let's go after a center. Steve Milton, 6'2", 302 pounds. Yeah, I'm going to go for him. And a defensive end here. Let's see. That is not what I'm looking for. Am I trying to find good players? I sure am. Alright, this guy's got high interest level. It's a 1-star defensive tackle. He's got good size, though. Good squat. Bench press. Alright. Not really finding what I want here. Just trying to find some diamonds in the rough, you know? Alright, let's just go after this guy too. Why not? Anybody else that we can go after? This 3-star is interested. Okay. Alrighty. No fullback. Well, the fullbacks for our state already committed to schools. NC State got one, and so did Duke. Alright, I really want to go after a tackle. Like a really good one. Let's see. Yeah, none of these guys are really interested. Okay, this guy's a guard. Top 3 schools, though. Ohio State, NC State, and Maryland. I'm going to go after another center here. Alright, that is it for that week. Let's go ahead and simulate to week number 3. And we're now up to 7 viewers. You guys are going to hear my fan turning on here, because I don't want my computer to blow up. It's like my favorite part of any series is getting all the recruits. It's just so much fun trying to build a team, you know, build a roster the way that you actually want it to, you know, succeed. And it's just, you know, that pursuit of trying to get all these higher end talent players. I love the challenge. And no commitments so far. Okay, we did get some. We got 4-star receiver Mo Ivy. He's 6'5", 193 pounds. And we got the 4-star quarterback. That is huge. Let's go. 2-star tackle Alton Tatum has committed. So we got 2 guys from Georgia and a man from Florida. This is huge. Wow. That is awesome. I did not expect to get the quarterback that quickly, or the receiver. But that is big time. So we definitely need somebody behind Darian Durant for the future. And getting an offensive lineman is fantastic. And our receiving core is obviously pretty decent. All right. Let's see who else committed to other schools. Okay, so wow. So 3 other players committed already. We lost the 4-star free safety. That's unfortunate. Wake Forest got him, so we'll be seeing him next season in one of our games. We lost Nick Doss. That's unfortunate. He was really good. I wanted him. Lost him to Akron. And lost Jamal Coleman to Wake Forest as well. So we're back down to 15 targets left. And we filled our... Let's see, did we fill any? We filled the guard position that we needed. Actually, no, we need 1 more guard. Do I know the controls in 04? Yes, I do know the controls. Alright, we can get another quarterback here. I'm not going to put too much points into him. Still need our halfback. But his leg strength was less than reported. That went down 25. That's alright. Alright. Did we do location for him already? No, we did not. Okay. Wide receiver Mo Ivy, we got him. Now, we are number 1 on both of these tight ends lists right now. EJ Flowers and Jamal Greer. Jamal is definitely very interested in starting next year. Okay, so we're going to keep going playing time for him. Chance to play early is what EJ likes. We're going to keep going playing time for him as well. We need to get these guys. We're competing with Florida for both of them. And they are both from Florida. If we can get a couple more Florida recruits, that'll be a pipeline state for us. And that would be humongous in recruiting going forward. Alright, Sandy Harmon, the right guard. Location is his main concern. And Sandy has the ability to develop quickly if utilized properly. Alright, so if we can get him and get him to start, he's going to progress pretty quickly for us. A lot of room to grow. Potential is pretty good for Steve Milton. Playing time, not important to him. And Hardy is very interested in the location. Did we coaching style for him? No, we went playing time. Okay. I'd love to go after some defensive linemen and some linebackers as well. But definitely if I have some more points left over. Alright, he wants to stay near home. So that's what we're going to do for him. Ferguson, Chapel Hill is a big draw for him. The squat numbers went up 20. I like it. I'm just going to go with that. Playing time. And Hayward Moss is excited about playing football in Chapel Hill as well. Just going to keep going location for him. Dimitri Kirk at free safety. Location is working in our favor. Alright. We're not even on his top 3 right now, so we probably got to put some extra points into him. Strong safety. Doesn't care about playing time. Location is a huge factor for Alex Russell. Gonna keep doing that. Did we do location for him? No, we didn't. Okay. kicker, Chapel Hill. Let's do it. He's got great potential. Let's see what Davin Huber likes. Chapel Hill. All right. So his kick power did go down from an A- to a B, but that's all right. All right, I have, how many points do I got left? 54. All right. Let's go after some players here. We got a quarterback. Love to get some running backs here. All right. Check out the interest level here on all these guys. If I could find one for interest level that's average. Okay, let's play Ken. He's a 3-star. Okay. Oops. At least an average interest level would be fantastic. Alright, so Ike Ross, he's a JUCO guy. He's speedy, it says, but it's a 4.7 140. I don't know about all that. Alright, Maurice Barton from Georgia. I'm going to go after him. Playing time. Alright. Now, I do want some linemen here on defense. This guy's got Southern Miss #1 on his list right now. Wow. Looking for an average interest level. And we're down to 3 stars. Okay, so none of the defensive ends are interested. Let's see what else we got here for defensive tackles. And nobody. Okay. So I guess defensive line is not going to be happening for us this season. Because at least if it's an average interest level, I have some sort of shot at getting one of these guys. And none of the linebackers. Okay, there's a 2-star. Rashard Williams from South Carolina. We might be able to get him. It's not a huge get. But it could be a decent recruit if we can get him. Alright, 4-star Eli Worthington. I'm going to go after him. He's from North Carolina. And what else? What have we not went after yet? A tackle. My goodness. Offensive line and defensive line, not a whole lot of them interested in us. Alright, I'm just going to go after one that has low interest and just give it a shot. Let's go after the first one I see. Alright, John Horton from North Carolina. Why not? Alright. Let's advance to the next week. Oh, man. Hopefully we get at least a handful of recruits here for week 3. I like the way the last week went. Wasn't expecting to get the quarterback and the receiver that I was going after. Alright. Receiving prospect commitments. Come on now. Give me like 5. Just give me at least 5 of them. If I can get a bunch of those 1-star guys and 2-star guys, that'd be great. Okay, we got Jamal Greer, 4-star tight end. We got our punter. We got Marquise Clayton, middle linebacker, and Gerald Ferguson at corner. So we get another Florida prospect at tight end here. He's got A- hands. And I like that commitment. So we got our quarterback of the future. We got a receiver for him. And a tight end. Now we just need to get some linemen. Possibly a halfback. But I am liking this so far. We have 7 commitments as we head into week 4. This is taking so long. I know, Tyler, but it's a lot of work, man. Alright, so a lot of people committed to schools that are not ours. We lost, oh no, we lost Steve Milton, the center. That's unfortunate. And Rashard Williams committed to Bama as soon as I tried to go after him. Clay Kent committed to Wake Forest. We'll be seeing him. We're losing a lot of guys to Wake Forest. We lost Stuart Godsey, 3-star quarterback. We lost John Horton to Florida State. And E.J. Flowers committed to Florida after we got the other tight end, Jamal Greer. All right, so we got 9 more targets left here. And we are only number 1 on one of the lists, or 3 of the lists, excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to put all I can into this guy. Location, what's he interested in? His speed is 4.56. Okay, I like that. Eli isn't very interested in playing right away. Okay. Let's go location. North Carolina. Should be good for us. Harmon. Location is his main concern. We're going to keep hitting location for him. Gavin Hardy, the center. And location for him. Location for him. Alright, we got 124 points left. And Rich Wise, we are number 1 on his list. And he likes the location. Alright. I'm going to keep on going with it. Kyle Holloway, we need you, buddy. I'm going to keep going location. Come on. We need you. Alex Russell, we're number 1 on his list. Look at all those. Plus, 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 plus on the bottom. That is awesome. He's growing more interested. Location is his main concern. You can tell he's starting to get really jazzed to play for us. Bench reps are better than we thought they'd be. Okay. Hayward Moss, the corner. Location, location, location. Alright. How many points we got left? We got 65 points. Let's see if we can find some more prospects. Probably some lower rated guys. This guy's a pocket passer from Georgia. Put some points into him. Just gonna throw some points into pretty much any interested recruit at this point. We don't really need receivers, but I'll give him some points. Alright. And why not? Let's go after another tight end. Let's see, a guard. Did we get any guard commitments? No, we have not. Oh yeah, we did. We got 1. Okay. Alright. We are number 1 on his list. Doesn't hurt to put some points into him. At least give him that offer. I don't know why it's so hard. There's no linebackers interested whatsoever. It's so bizarre. Alright, we got those guys on our list. And I think I'm going to offer this punter just in case we don't get the kicker. That way we can just move him over. Alright. These guys are so slow. And we're going to offer this guy too. Why not? Alright, that is it. Let's see what this guy does. Go back to tight end. I'd like to find a tight end that can run like a 4.6 40. Do we have a halfback? We did not get a halfback yet. Alright, I'm going to offer him anyway. And offer him. And offer him. Alright. Going into the final week. Hopefully, we can get some of these guys. And I will be back here in a moment while this simulates. So bear with me. Alright, I am back. And it looks like we got a bunch of recruits. Oh boy. Alright. Antoine Barr, 3-star halfback. Another tight end here from Florida. A center, a free safety, We got another quarterback, Mark Williams from Georgia. A- arm strength, B accuracy. And let's see what else we got. Defensive tackle, alright, so we got some defensive linemen. A guard, Norm Helms. Corner, Hayward Moss. Daniel Nelson at defensive end. So we got those defensive linemen instantly, so that's pretty good. And a strong safety. Alright. See what we got left on the target list. Only 4 guys. We lost Barton, but that's alright. Lost Eli Worthington to Purdue. Doug Foster, 3-star receiver to Virginia Tech. And we lost Sandy Harmon. That's a big loss right there. We lost him to Clemson. I was really hoping that we could get him. But this recruiting class is shaping up to be a pretty good one so far. Just 4 guys left on our list. So I should have plenty of points left over here. We do need either the kicker or the punter. It looks like we're probably going to end up getting the punter first. Doesn't care where he plays. Alright. Let's go with just a call from the head coach. Kyle Holloway. Great location. Oh boy, his kick power went down. That's rough. Alright. Alex Russell, strong safety. Been trying to go after him since week 1. Okay. And it's 40. We got to get him. 4'4", 640. Okay. I see you. And Angelo Thomas, the 1-star guard. Location is his main concern. Okay. Alright, we got 48 points. Let's see if there's anybody left from the national top 100. If there is, I'm going to go for somebody. And it's not looking like it. Oh. Junior Sanchez, defensive tackle. Why not? Why not? Okay. Oh boy. Did we get all the guys that we needed? We still need that kicker. Let's go after a kicker here. Just in case somebody falls through. And Lance Reeves. Alright, we'll go after this guy and that's it. Maybe not. It kind of stinks. Yeah, this guy was... How did I not see this guy on the list? Okay. I don't know how I didn't see him. I'm going to take some of the points off of here. So I could put them on. Alright. Alright, that's it, guys. We have 7 more targets. If we can get all of them, our recruiting class would have 24 in it. But it looks like we're probably only going to get... I don't know, maybe 1 or 2. But we'll see. Let's simulate this final week. Appreciate you guys sticking around for the majority of the stream. Don't forget to slap that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And join our Discord community. Over 100 members in there currently. Alright. This has been a really good recruiting class so far. I was not expecting to get this many recruits. Alright. Come on, give me like 5 of them. Or all of them. That'd be sick. Come on. Got a bunch of guys from Georgia and Florida this offseason. Come on. Okay, so we got a kicker. 3-star kicker, actually. Josh Hunt. Wow. Okay. I just put him on our list. That is a huge get. Okay. And a 3-star halfback, Marcus Tillman. I just put him on our list as well. 4.640. That is crazy. And we finally got Alex Russell. That is awesome as well. 4.4640. I really wanted him. He's a 1-star talent, but his potential is pretty good. And I am excited for this draft class, or recruiting class, excuse me. Let's take a look at our targets. Alright, we lost this guy. That's alright. Lost the punter to Louisiana Tech. We lost Kyle Holloway to South Carolina. And Angelo Thomas to South Carolina as well. So we filled all the needs that we had. We have 20 recruits in this class, folks. And it starts at the top with Mo Ivy, 4-star receiver, and Jamal Greer at tight end, 4-star. And 4-star quarterback recruit Nate Kirby out of Pinewood, Florida. If you look, look at this. Our top 6 guys are from Florida and Georgia. That is amazing. We got the number 7 kicker in the nation. Number 14 tight end, 16 quarterback, 30th ranked receiver, and the number 26 tight end as well. I think this is a very successful recruiting class. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about it. Filled all our positions of need. We got some extra depth, some pretty decent speed, even from some 1-star talents. All right, a lot of guys from North Carolina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players out of our 20 are from North Carolina. Alright, let's see here. Top classes. Let's see where we rank. Texas got 10 5-star players. Wow. I'm hoping we got at least the top 25 class. Oh, we don't. Top 50? Okay, we got number 50, folks. Very successful recruiting class. I will take that for sure. Maybe next year we can turn some of those 1-star recruits into some 3 and 4s, and that'll up our recruiting class. But number 50 is not bad after we just went 5 and 7. Air Force went 12 and 1, and we have a better recruiting class than they do. So I will take that. That is awesome. Fantastic. All right. Finalized recruiting. Absolutely. Let's go. We got the future of our program. This might be the longest stream on the channel by the time it's done. And we will get no walk-ons this offseason because all of our positions are filled. Yeah, we're up to 9 viewers on the stream now. Not bad for an early morning stream. Malik Brown went up 8 in overall. Are you seeing this, guys? Wow, he's the most improved player. He went from a 66 to a 74. That is fantastic. That'll help out the linebacking core for sure. Wow. And Madison Hedgecock went up to an 80 overall at fullback. Ricky Cook went up 7 to a 69 overall from a 62. Jason Brown, center. He's a senior. He went up to an 80 overall. All right, let's go by position here. Darian Durant went up to an 85 overall. Matt Baker to a 72. And our running backs, not very fast. And Jack Lewis, he's going to be our starter probably. 80 speed. He's up to a 78 overall now. And our receivers, Darius Bowman went up 6 to a 79 overall after that huge season that he had. Over 1,000 receiving yards and 6 scores on 85 catches. Jaworski Pollock went up to a 77. Mike Mason up to a 76. He didn't have any touchdowns last season, but he was a big-time threat downfield. 61 catches, 967 yards. 300 yards after catch. Wow, he did have 15 drops though, so we're going to have to work on his hands a little bit. But he's a big target for us. And Darrell Mitchell went up 4 to a 75. Wallace Wright up to a 69. And Danny Rumley, who did not play at all last season, up to a 67 overall. John Dunn to a 64. And our senior left tackle up to a 78. Left guard up to a 79. So the offensive line improved quite a bit here, and that's going to help out our run attack, which struggled quite a bit during last season. All right, Skip Seagraves, 77 overall now. Defensive line getting up there a little bit in the 70s now. Kendall High improved by 5 points. Might see him get some playing time over Jacques Dumas. Tommy Davis up to a 70. That's what I like to see. I want to see all the starters have at least a 70 overall. Going to see Wright, 72. Malik Brown, he's the most improved player, up to 74. Plus 8 points. That's crazy. Devlin Bullard, 65 overall middle linebacker. We're probably going to have a freshman starting at middle linebacker. Jeff Longaney, 61 overall. Doug Justice only went up 3. He was our starting middle linebacker last season. Corner, we only have 2 corners. Chris Hawkins, 75 overall. Chris Curry up to a 71. Tommy Richardson to a 66. And that is it. Continue to cut players. Let's see what we got. I don't know if we have to cut anybody. 56 players. All right. So Nate Kirby ends up with a 74 overall for our 4-star freshman quarterback. I like it. So he's going to be the backup behind Darian Durant. And at halfback, Milan Carey, 75. So we didn't get a whole lot of speed with our freshman running backs. And not really that great acceleration either. So we definitely could have got some better running back recruits, but 71 overall for Marcus Tillman, not bad. I just wish his speed was a bit more. And wide receiver, Mo Ivy, 4-star freshman, 70 overall, 88 speed. So he will definitely be competing for some playing time here. And we'll most likely put him on some special teams, see if he gets some tackles as well, just to try to get him out there on the field. Jamal Greer with a 75 overall at tight end, 74 speed. That is huge. And Garen Danielson, 66 overall. He's more of a blocking tight end. But we're going to see plenty of freshmen get some playing time. Offensive line looking pretty decent. Alton Tatum with a 69 overall and Norm Helms with a 62. But I believe both of their potentials were pretty good. And Gavin Hardy, 68 overall center. Daniel Nelson, 55 overall. That's all right. He's only a one-star guy. And Seth Charles, also a one-star talent at defensive tackle, 58 overall. We'll get him close to 80 by the time his career's over. All right. And middle linebacker, Marquise Clayton. I think I'm actually going to be starting him at middle linebacker. It's a little bit faster. He's got better catching. And tackling is about the same. But he won't get injured. 82 injury. So we're going to see Marquise Clayton be the starting middle linebacker for us over Devlin Bullard. And at corner, let's see. Hayward Moss, not the fastest guy. 74 speed. And there we go. Alex Russell's going to be our starter with that 4.4 speed. 85, my goodness. 87 agility, 89 acceleration. Jumping is 70. Tackling is only 42. But he is quick. And our kicker, 74 overall. Awesome. That is fantastic. And his kick power is 85, kick accuracy 86. That is huge for a freshman kicker. And Davin Huber, our freshman punter, let's see what his ratings are. 80 power and 80 accuracy. So we got some pretty decent kickers that'll be with us for the remainder of... Oh, I need to cut one player. Let's see, who are we going to cut? Who are we going to cut? A receiver. Sorry, Danny. You're gone, buddy. Alright, we're ready. Let's set our depth chart. And I can't remember what else is in the offseason, but we'll do that too. But we're going to be playing 4 more seasons of this series, so we'll definitely have our kicker and our punter for the remainder of the series, which is pretty cool. All right, Darian Durant starting quarterback. Nate Kirby will be his backup, freshman. And let's see, Jock Lewis starting halfback. We need to get a halfback with a lot of speed in the next offseason. We just need to have a better year so we can get some more recruits that are interested at positions like that. There's Bowman, the #1 guy. You know what? I'm actually going to make Mike Mason the #1 receiver. Have Pollock on the outside and Bowman in the slot. He did really well in the slot for us last season. And Mo Ivy, I'm actually going to put at #4 here. Tight end, Jamal Greer, left tackle. McNeil, left guard. Kyle Ralph. Jason Brown at center. Chris Woods at right guard. Which is kind of weird. Do we have a right guard on the roster? We do not have a right guard on the roster. That's okay there. I'm actually going to put freshman Alton Tatum at right guard. 69 overall. Alright, left end. I'm going to put Kendall High out there. It's a little bit quicker. Right end, Tommy Davis. Alrighty. All I got to do now is switch Marquise Clayton to our starting middle linebacker, and I think that is going to be it for the depth chart. Oh boy. Do not want Mike Mason at corner. No thank you. Alright. Dimitri Kirk. Do we want to start him? Yeah, we just got him in recruiting. It's a little bit faster. What is his tackle rating, I wonder? acceleration is so much better. Alright, I think we're going to start Kirk. It's our JUCO transfer guy. And Russell. So our entire safety area is going to be new guys. Well, really the entire secondary is brand new. Kicker, punter, kick return. Get some speed out here. Pollock. I don't want Bowman doing too much. Alright, Mo Ivy. Freshman. You got some punt returns, buddy. I'm actually going to put him at kick return as well. I want him out there. Kickoffs. Who has the best kick power out of these guys? Alright. Josh Hunt. And that's it for the depth chart. Let's go ahead and do our next schedule for year number 2 of the Dynasty. And like I said, year 2 we'll be doing in the off-season of the FCS Dynasty. So we'll just be focusing on this and the Atlanta Falcons franchise and our Macon Knights franchise in arena football. Alright, customize this schedule, folks. Alright, let's see. Florida State, North Carolina State, Virginia, Clemson, Maryland, Wake Forest. Okay, so that's pretty much the same exact conference schedule for us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 100% the same exact schedule. Okay. We want to schedule Virginia Tech. Yes, yes we do. I want as many good opponents as possible, because if we can get some huge upsets, that'll definitely help. You know, our strength of schedule obviously is going to be good. It's 4 stars right now. But that's going to help in recruiting too. If all these recruits see us beating the top-end schools, they're definitely going to have, you know, a little bit more excitement and try to come to our school. Let's see, we played Syracuse last season. Let's see. I don't want, like, the hardest schedule of all time, but let's see what we can do here. We'll schedule Michigan State. That'll be a home game for us. At BYU, I think I'll keep the BYU game on there as well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, all of these are FCS schools. I'd like to face a Pac-10 opponent. I'm just not seeing one. Alright, so let's remove that one. And we'll try to schedule one for week 9. I want to get at least one Pac-10 opponent on here. There's Arizona. Let's see who else we got on here. I believe Oregon State finished the season in the top 25, so we can get them on here. That'd be a fun game. Oh, there's Oregon. Let's travel to Oregon. See how many home games we got. NC State is a home game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll make the BYU game a home game for us. Alright, that's going to be our schedule, folks. We're going to start off the season at Florida State. And then week 3 will be at Virginia Tech. Week 4, home versus Michigan State. Week 5, home versus BYU. 6, we're going to be home versus NC State. Week 7, at Virginia. Week 9, at Oregon. Week 10 versus Clemson. 11 versus the Maryland Terrapins. Week 12, at Wake Forest. Week 13, home versus Georgia Tech. And we'll finish off the season at our rival, the Duke Blue Devils. Alright, do we want to redshirt any players? Let's see what we got here. I am going to redshirt Mark Williams. He's not going to see any playing time at all. And let's see. I want to redshirt him. I'm going to redshirt Marcus Tillman because he most likely will be the number 2 guy next year. I mean, depending on his improvement, if he gets +8, like one of our linebackers did, you know, we might see him be the starter next season. Let's see. We got 1 senior wide receiver, 2 juniors. I think I'm going to redshirt Wallace Wright. So we have 5 other receivers, so unless a couple of them get injured, then we'll burn his redshirt. Tight ends, tackles, guards. Can't do that. Okay. Alright, we'll redshirt Davin Hardy. He's going to end up being the starter in a couple seasons. Daniel Nelson, will redshirt him. Seth Charles. And we cannot redshirt any safeties. Well, actually, we probably could with Rich Wise. And I think I'm going to, because we might end up switching him to free safety next season. Alright, that is our redshirted players. Let's take a look at the Sports Illustrated quick preseason polls. Buckeyes look to take home the title. Well, they already just did last season. Let's see where we're ranked to start off. We went 5-7 last season. I don't expect us to be in the top 50 at all. But we did get the number 50 recruiting class. Okay, we're 53rd in the nation. Not bad. A B- offense, a C defense. We're trying to get it up there. We just need some more recruits on the defensive front, the front 7, and some more cornerback depth in the next offseason. And I think our defense is going to be pretty solid. But you guys saw it. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot of defensive linemen interested, or linebackers, for that matter. But we definitely loaded up on some offensive weapons. We got a 4-star quarterback. We got a 4-star receiver, 4-star tight end. We got some offensive linemen. If we can just get some speedy halfbacks, and on the defensive side, get some defensive linemen that can put some pressure on some of these quarterbacks to help out our secondary, I think our team is going to be in pretty good shape. But as far as this season goes, I think I'm just going to predict maybe a 7 or 8 win season. I'm really just hopeful that we can get at least a bowl bid. Let's take a look at the Heisman watch. Reggie Bush on the cover of that one. Okay. USC's offense depends heavily on the legs of Bush. Yeah, he's going to be a monster. Here's Claret, number 1 right now. Wally Lundy from Virginia. We saw him last season. Lonte Hobbs, he finished in the top 5. Reggie Bush. And Larry Fitzgerald at number 5. One of the best of all time. Preseason All-Americans. I doubt we'll have anybody in there. Timmy Chang, number 1 for quarterback. DeMarcus Ware in there. Okay. And we have nobody. There's D'Angelo Hall. Mike Nugent. Second team. Brad Smith. He ended up playing receiver in the NFL. T.A. McClendon. We're going to see him against the Wolfpack. He was really good last year. 1,600 yards and 16 scores. He also had 2 touchdowns receiving with 341 yards. So he had over 2,000 total yards on offense last season. Very good player. Heath Miller. He went on to play tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Tuck played for the Giants. Tommy Harris. I believe he went to the Bills. Miko Ryans. And we did not have a single person on there. And that is it for that. Conference Outlook. Let's check it out. Yeah, we know. Ohio State's good. Okay. ACC. We're going to be way down at the bottom here at number 8. Only ahead of our rival, Duke. So I feel a little bit disrespected. But again, we did go 5-7, so. All right, let's take a look at the coach report card here quick. Okay, average attendance is pretty good for our team, even though we only had 5 wins. 63,000, pretty good. Let's go through the team schedule, and we'll simulate week number 1. Well, let's go and do some predictions here. I think we're going to probably lose to Florida State again, because, I mean, it's Florida State. Virginia Tech, we're probably going to lose that one as well. They have a really good offense. We have a good shot at Michigan State. I think we're going to win that one. So we'll be 1-2 at that point. I think we're going to beat BYU, so we'll be 2-2. And I'm not sure. I think North Carolina State's going to have a really good season. That might be a loss for us right there. So 2-3. I think we're going to beat Virginia this year. We almost had them last season. I think we're going to pull this upset off and be 3-3 at this point. It's going to be tough to go into the Austin Zoo and get a win against Oregon, but I have faith. I think we'll do it. I think we'll be 4-3. I think Clemson's probably going to roll us again because we just got absolutely destroyed last season by them. Let's see. Maryland, I think they're going to beat us again. I think we'll beat Wake Forest this season. I think we'll beat Georgia Tech again. And I think we're going to beat Duke. So, maybe a 7 or 8 win season here for us is my prediction. So, yeah, should be a good one. Let's simulate week number 1. And that'll be the end of the stream. There's only 5 games, excuse me. LSU at Texas A&M, and the Aggies get the dub in College Station. What a game. 13 points in the 4th quarter for A&M to pull off the win. Man, that is huge. LSU's defense is only a C+. Wow. Hawaii at Nebraska. I'm going with Hawaii. And they got destroyed. Feels bad. Oh, they don't have a C defense. That's probably why. Timmy Chang balled out, though. 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. But Horn was unstoppable. 216 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns. Syracuse at Michigan. Michigan should win this easily. And they barely won, 23-18. And they won it in the 4th quarter. Wow. Walter Reyes, 90 yards and a touchdown for Syracuse. Rice at Oklahoma. Should be easy victory here. 45-7. Really easy. Rawls throws for 364 yards, 4 touchdowns for the Sooners. And the final game of week number 1, Louisiana Tech at number 12, Arizona State. And the Sun Devils should win this one pretty handily. You predicted a 7-5 season for the Tar Heels? Yeah, 7-5, maybe 8-4. All right, Arizona State wins that one. And this is going to be our next episode. This series will start back up in the offseason of the FCS Dynasty. So we're in week 14 of that currently. And we'll have one more regular season week, conference championship week, and then bowl season. So in about 3.5 weeks, North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty will start back up. We'll start season 2, and we will start up our Atlanta Falcons franchise again, finish season 1, do the off season, and then do a whole other season. So that should be fun. That's going to be it for this stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed the off season from year number 1 of our North Carolina Tar Heels Dynasty. I will see you guys tonight around 8:30 or 9 o'clock with our FCS Dynasty. Until then, take it easy, guys.